Hi, dermatologist here. One of the most common arguments I see from people who are anti-sunscreen on this app is that our ancestors did just fine without it, so why do we need it? And there are two really glaring errors in this argument. The first is this assumption that our ancestors did just fine and were perfectly healthy. All you have to do is go to Google and see that the life expectancy in the US in 2019 was 78.79 years. I chose 2019 because, something happened the next year. So let's go back 100 years, when the life expectancy for a man was 53.5 and the life expectancy for a woman was 56. Life expectancy has gone up a little bit more than 24 years. People were dying a lot younger. And obviously this difference can't just be attributed to sunscreen use. There have been a lot of other medical advances that have happened in the last 100 years, the development of antibiotics, new procedures, drugs, preventative care. But this brings me to my second point. Sunscreen use and skin cancer prevention are a lot more important now than it was back then because people are living longer. So for skin cancer, much like many other cancers, age is an independent risk factor, meaning your risk goes up the older you get. Not only that, but the main modifiable risk factor when it comes to skin cancer is UV exposure. So now that people are living longer, their risk of skin cancer is going up. Not just because people are older, but also because they have more time to accrue sun damage over the course of their life. 24 more years on this earth, 24 more years of sun exposure. And I've seen this in my own clinical practice. The majority of the skin cancers that I've found are in people over those ages listed up there. And this doesn't even take into account changes in the way that we live our lives, changes in climate, and so on over the last 100 years. So yeah, just because our ancestors didn't use sunscreen, it doesn't mean it's a bad idea for you.